Mobley in the house.
We hope you come and join us for our training Arrive early to the fan zone and get installed by
Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals.
The field in the Eastern Conference is down to 2. You take a look at the Wizards. They start the conference finals on their home court, but I don't think anybody thinks this series is a foregone conclusion.
No, not by a long shot. Home court is huge, especially in an atmosphere like this, but they'll have a battle on their hands. Tonight's game is crucial, as the higher seed have to grab the momentum early in this series.
Here on the 5 for the Cavaliers. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Tyson in at the 3, the small forward. George passes to Thunder. From outside the arc. The rebound by Allen. Here's Tyson. Down low. A hand on it. And a fast break now for the Wizards. Stolen by Mobley. First quarter of play, a minute in. Pass to Garland. There's the 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Shot's good by Sarr.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian Keefe had a few moments to share with me, and I wanted to know, how do you slow a guy down like Jarrett Allen? Coach said we have to hassle him as much as possible on both ends of the floor. We really want to limit him, not just his points, but more importantly, his rebounds. So keeping Allen off the glass is a primary focus.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And pushing it up, here's Cleveland. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Carrington. Here's Thunder. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Mobley grabs the board.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5 in that rim shrinking.
And the Wizards on the break. Here's Thunder, covered by Mobley. Here's Carrington. Here's Thunder. Washington again can't hit.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling. This bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Pass to Allen. Blocked! They recover it. Cleveland shooting their first free throws here tonight. The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Here's Thunder, guarded by Garland. Here's Thunder. Mobley grabs the board.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Shot's good by Carrington.
one of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Thunder. And that one is hammered home. There were some doubts that MP could be a franchise player when he was drafted, but he has clearly established himself as the guy for this organization.
The MP fit right in from the get-go and is the clear piece to build around going forward. To be able to hit on a draft pick like that is a huge success for this team. Fans have to be excited for MP to take the keys and see how far he can take this team.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Well, if he's not going to create for his team, who's left? You got to create for yourself. Garland with a nice bucket.
Pass to Carrington. George, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Carrington. George for three. Gets the three ball to go. It's all knotted up.
That's pretty much not how they want to end the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Mobley down low. Outside for Mitchell. From the arc. Knocks down the long J.
Yeah, this is why defenses must be right up on Mitchell or he'll burn you off the pass.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
Washington shooting their initial free throws of the game here. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. And it's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. Outside Hunter. Back to Garland. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
Good to see Garland score the ball without dominating it.
Thunder, the pass to Sarr. Now here's George. And there's the screen. And there's the drive. Shot's good by Sarr. Sarr's got his second basket.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Pass to Mitchell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Wizards trail by 3. Into the lane.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
I like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
To the inside. Sohan with a rebound.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Hunter passes to Mobley. Hunter on the wing. The 3 ball. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got his 3rd assist of the night. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
And Mobley gets it to go.
Assessing that possession right there, Garland waiting for the opening to find the man.
George outside. Inside. Ooh, poked away. Here's Thunder. Guarded by Garland. Outside Coulibaly. 4 on the clock. The 3-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers lead by 6. Out to Mobley. Takes a 3. Doesn't go for him. The Wizards have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Thunder, the pass to Sohan. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Williams is checked in for Mobley. Washington shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Cleveland has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Great open look there. Hunter's got 6.
And draining it from the corner pocket, Hunter knows how to shake free from those spots.
Kicks it to George. There's a screen. Pass to Koulibaly. The three is up. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Outside Hunter. Back to Garland. Launches it. Misses again. 2 for 8 in this matchup.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit. Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And the three-pointer goes.
3-point field goal.
Garland stopping on a dime and delivering that time on the pull-up.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Raptors had a huge game. He picked up 18 points and did what he always does. He got others involved. He and his team are really clicking right now. And you'd love to see that momentum carry them through the rest of the year. Guys?
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Greg.
Well, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
They're going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
Thunder. And count it. Now 4 for 9.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
The Cavaliers lead by 4. Garland, the pass to Williams. Allen a screen from deep. Mitchell. Sohan with a rebound. Washington has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Throws it up high, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Could put that ball just about anywhere for Jared Allen. Puts those long arms to great use.
Three-pointer off the mark.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Garland. Allen a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up again. And the shot is good by Garland. Koulibaly with it. They set the pick with 1 on the clock. And he lays it up and in. Koulibaly's got his second basket of the night. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers leading by 6 as we... And welcome back to the Eastern Conference Finals presented by 2K Sports. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
Sasser outside from downtown. It's rebounded by Washington. They've had a strong postseason showing and have only lost 2 of their games up to this point.
And you know, the effort level has certainly been there. But what's impressed me the most is the adaptability that they've shown facing different matchups and defensive schemes. They've showed great focus and determination in the pursuit of their goal to win a championship.
And for the Cavaliers, they've got Williams. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Marcus Sasser. Then it's Evan Mobley. And it's Krejci in at the small forward position. And for Washington, outside Koulibaly. From behind the arc. The offensive rebound.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Now here's Sasser. He's guarded closely. Pass to Krejci. And here's Hunter. Shot clock at 5. Williams on the wing. Beyond the arc. Once again, off the mark by Cleveland. The Wizards have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Now here's Koulibaly. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. And he lobs it up top. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Pass to Williams. Here's Hunter. Mobley passes to Krejci. Hunter on the wing. Koulibaly defending. Williams from long range. Connects from downtown. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Thunder. Sasser defending. Here's Sarr. That shot missing. Good D by Mobley. Oh, they get a hand on it. And a fast break now for the Wizards. Here's Sarr. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Tyson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Darius Garland comes in for Williams.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Washington shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. It's both from the stripe.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Cleveland has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Rebound by the Wizards. Pass to Carrington. Here's Thunder, guarded by Garland. Count it. Thunder's got 6 here in the quarter.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Number 7. First personal foul. First team foul.
Garland with the ball. 9 points in the game. Outside Hunter. Sasser outside. Pass to Garland to end the run.
With them struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Out left to the wing. Here's Carrington. 3-pointer. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Pass to Hunter. Back to Garland. From 13. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Garland's got 11 points.
Garland had a little bit of room there on the mid-range, and once he spotted that open area, up he went.
Here's Thunder. Here's Carrington. Let's go with a 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Garland. Fires from deep. Knocks down the triple. Garland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now, Garland started the game at 6'1", but the way he's playing now, he's got to be feeling 7 feet tall.
Over to the left wing. Here's Carrington. 7 points in the game. And Washington again with the bucket.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Outside Hunter. Back to Garland. And he lobs it up. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Here's Thunder. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Tyson. Outside Garland. 19-footer. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Thunder. To the paint. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Possession for the Cavaliers.
And this is who's leading the charge when it comes to rebounding here in the postseason. Evan Mobley, number 1. Sohan's checked in for Sarr. Williams is checked in for Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Sasser. And so it's Cleveland with it. Outside Mitchell. Right side Garland. Clock at 4. Offensive rebound. The kick to Hunter. From deep, Mitchell. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Carrington no good.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clank it.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Here's Tyson, outside Garland. This one for 3. It's not going to go for him. Here's Thunder. To the middle. Right wing. Here's Carrington. He buries it from 3. Carrington's got 12 points.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Pass to Garland. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the tray.
Garland.
He's got 17.
And that's his second in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
Here's Thunder, guarded by Garland. Here's Thunder. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. And stolen by Williams.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining.
On the wing, Mitchell.
2 minutes.
No good on the triple.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Here's Thunder.
Cleveland foul.
Fournette's checked in for Cleveland.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul. Substitution. On the
1:43 left to play in the first half. Coulibaly. No good on the 3. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Right side Mitchell. Count the basket.
Yeah, Mitchell can get this mid-range look lined up. He's a very skilled shooter.
Outside Coulibaly. Down low. Kicks it to George. From deep. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Pass to Tyson. Now here's Garland. Defense is right there. Can't tie it up. That one misses. And so George will bring it up for the Wizards. Here's Thunder. He's got 16. George outside. 6 to shoot. The 3. He can't hit that time.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Tyson. Left side Garland. The kick out to Williams. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Williams has got 6.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game. Garland against George. Here's Coulibaly. And
Right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Give him 8.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Washington. They lead by a bucket. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Welcome, everybody, to our...
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were. Looking at how the Wizards... Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. It's been a clinic out there by Darius Garland.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
On the court right now for Cleveland, Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Tyson in at the 3. The floater. Washington with a rebound.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Here's Thunder. Stolen by Mobley. And here they come. Out to Garland. Jacks up a 3. Buries it from 3. Garland's got 20 points.
Well, Garland, a volume shooter right now from deep. He's capable of getting hot.
Pass to Carrington. Here's Thunder.
Evan Mobley. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Thunder. 16 points for him. Launches a 3. And it's Tyson with a rebound. The Cavaliers leading. From 9 feet. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Thunder, the pass to Sarr. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Now here's Mitchell. The D's right on him. Here's Tyson. That 3's off the mark.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
George, a screen on Garland. Takes it inside. Mobley with the block. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. Here's Thunder. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Cleveland ball.
And real quick, let's check out the field goal percentage leaders in the postseason. 5th, Jarrett Allen.
Since we started the playoffs, he's been totally locked in offensively, taking and making some good looks.
Mobley deciding where to go with it.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Number 7. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Garland. Cleveland again missing. The Wizards with a lead. Here's Thunder. 16 points for him. Out to the right wing. The 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Allen outside. Here's Tyson. Hits the trifecta. Tyson's got 7.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Here's Thunder. Allen defending. And it's good. 2 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Outside Garland. Off target from 3-point range. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Thunder. No luck on that one. Good D by Mobley. Cleveland has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. 3-pointer. Garland, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Thunder. Here's Carrington. Puts up a 3. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Now here's Garland. He's closely guarded. Mobley with it. Guarded now by George. Here's Tyson. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Washington leading by 3. Inside. Here's Thunder. Up and in on the layup. He's got 18.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Well, Cleveland's shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. The Wizards. Timeout is called by Brian Keefe. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. And he gets the bucket. Thunder's got 20.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And here's Hunter. 12 points for him. Shot clock at 3. The shot. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. It's Washington leading by 9. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Jeremy Sohan out there with Sarr. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. Then there's Trey Murphy. And it's Thunder in it to 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Pass to Garland. Fires the 3. Sinks it from distance. 23 points in the game.
Well, he's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
Tries a 10-footer. That one drops for him. And the Wizards lead by 8.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Now Williams. Right side Garland. Sasser outside. Fires for 3. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got his 9th assist of the game now. Lets the 3 fly. Hunter with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Sasser with the ball. Now guarded by Sohan. Williams with the screen. Outside Garland. Fires the three. The rebound by the Wizards. Sohan's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Thunder. Guarded by Garland. Pass to Thunder. Clock at 6. The three is up. On target from range.
Yeah, you can't leave Murphy open from deep. He doubled his three-point attempts from year 1 to year 2. That's confidence.
Outside Garland for 3. Sohan with a rebound. Sohan's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Oh, got that one up quick. Garland's got 9 points now in the second half.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Thunder, guarded by Garland. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
George, he's checked in for Washington. Here's Sasser. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. It's tipped. To the paint. Here's Thunder. Sasser defending. The shot by Thunder, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Here's Tyson. Garland for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Garland's got 9 points in the quarter.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
Seems to be
nabbing another steal.
And for this franchise, he's tied the record for most steals in a playoff game.
His disruptive nature defensively helps take offenses out of their rhythm, which is invaluable. 4-3. Connects again from distance.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Tyson off the mark there with a 3.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Coulibaly on the wing. Sasser defending. George for 3. Here's Sarr. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Outside Garland. And right through it goes! Garland's got 17 points here in the second half.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Outside Coulibaly. Here's Thunder. Sasser defending. Back to Coulibaly. Here's the 3. No good that time. Cavaliers trail by 7. A different look for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Williams. Evan Mobley comes in for Hunter. And Mitchell subbed in for Garland. Here's Tyson. Outside Mitchell. There's the triple. Yes, sir! Mitchell from long range.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
For Cleveland, they've gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. Pass to Tyson. Takes the 3. The shot comes out.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
George against Mitchell.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Sasser outside. Back to Mitchell. From deep, Mobley. And they recover it.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound. You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
And he lobs it up to the rim.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
And we've got a timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Garland's checked in. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Fires hitting the triple.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Hits the three-pointer.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Pass to Mitchell from the arc. And the basket's good off the assist from Garland. Garland's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And again for 3.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans have never seen.
And that last triple means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history. The Wizards with a lead. Thunder, the pass to George. Here's Thunder. Driving inside. Kicks it to George. 4-3. Drains the triple.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
And it's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to Mitchell. Out to the wing. Here's Tyson. Mobley passes to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Mobley with it. Second chance shot. Oh, swiped away. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Big slam by Murphy. His teammates encourage him to be aggressive, to make plays like that.
Takes a step back. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And he's going for the lob. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Sarr.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And Mobley gets it to go.
I always wonder about those bigger guys, how much easier a read is like that, and Allen finds the open guy set up to shoot it.
Coulibaly up top. Here's George. And another basket for Washington. Here's Garland. Minute 32 left in the fourth. The 3 from Mitchell to the wing on the left. It's rebounded by Washington. Sarr's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Thunder. Outside Coulibaly. Now George. From downtown, Mobley with the block. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Cavaliers. Cavaliers trail by 6.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Pass to Tyson. This one for 3. He connects. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
And sometimes it looks like for Garland, the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
Second team.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth. From deep, Mobley, money, and that one brings them within one.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
The finesse on full display.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin. And Garland stepping up to knock one down.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Thunder, guarded by Garland. George for three. Good D by Mobley. Now here's Garland. Tight defense on him. Outside for Mitchell. For the win! Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. So it's a narrow victory for the Wizards, pulling out the W. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important.
Way to go, big guy. Killed it tonight.
Win tonight, and we got this series on lock.